Y'all here to be a part of the first from the start. It's gonna be very easy to shout y'all out. So I like to shout out Dominique Walker for doing the makeup. Look how beautiful Jess looks right here. This is our beautiful host, Jess Courageous. So shout out to her. So yeah, we got some art up here. So you see this art right here? You see that art right there? That's Whitney Samaya. So give it up for her. Give it up again for Dominique. Like I said, give it up again for Dominique because we can get her a little hand clap. Give her a hand clap. Like I said, look at this girl right here. She on it. All right. And then last but not least, well, two more shout outs. A special shout out, he's not here, but Joe Kelly. He definitely, it was a huge part in making this possible, helping us get equipment, mentoring each and every one of us, and just helping us get here and do it rather quickly. Two more shout outs. Big Avery in the back. Y'all gonna see him. That's Big Avery. He's been a part of us since day one. He's doing the video stuff and he'll be hosting next week. And last but certainly not least, special huge shout out to the owner of Plaza Azteca Express, Miss Tanisha Moore. Without her, this would not be possible. It's such a beautiful place to be in. And I'm so happy to be here. So
also, shout out to the producer, Neil. Come on. Neil has been putting in hard work these past few weeks trying to get the show together, So we appreciate him,
I appreciate, like I said, between Jess and Avery, they've been with me since day one. We've had our little things here and there, but for the most part, it's been very smooth. And we got this idea together, what, two and a half months ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
And we here. So we're just going to keep going from there. All right, so we already introduced, also, we'd like to shout out AT&T, which we're going to let them come up and introduce themselves in a little bit and just tell you we got some special things going on. So, big shout out to basically, thank y'all, everybody that's here. I just shouted out everybody in here. GT Kid in the back on the boards. Give a big hand clap for him.
DJ GT Kid. Competition with hard tunes.
Like I said, for him to on such short notice to come out, not ask for anything and come out here and play music, it's so appreciated and be a part of this. I'm just thankful for everybody out here that's a part of this. We're gonna also get this TV cut off. Can we get this TV? Thank you. All right. So, without further ado, our first game. We want everybody in the crowd to basically say who you are, where you from, and one thing that you interesting that you did or had happen to you this week. So we can start off with my man Sushi.
Yo, what's good, everybody, man? Hey, Sushi Gang, man. I'm Sushi Gang. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, the Norview side. Been doing music for a couple years now, 5-6 years. Doing my thing. I came here to support my mans, man. We will get this thing going.
What's up?
All right, Whitney. That's okay. Go live and talk.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Samaya Whitney, aka Samaya Art. This is some of my art around here, and I'm here to join the crew and the vibes and the music and the black-owned businesses. Shout out to businesses. What's up? I forgot the other question. What else was I supposed to say? That was it, right? That's it. Okay, yes.
All right, Dominique.
Hello everyone, my name is Dominique Walker. I am a makeup artist, the owner of Alico Makeup Artistry. I travel, I do makeup for any and all types of events, except for Halloween because I ain't got there yet. But I do weddings and everything. I did this beautiful face here, and I will always be doing this face for every event. So if anybody ever needs their makeup done for anything, also every Friday and Saturday I have a $40 special for whatever you want. It don't matter. You can go as bold or as natural. $40 you get the works. Okay. My Instagram is Alico Makeup Artistry. All right.
Thank you.
We got a young lady that's a little shy. We're not gonna get her on the camera, but just tell the crowd your name. I ain't hear that. What's your name, baby girl? All right. Well, we got Aaliyah right here, and we're happy that she's here with us. So thank you for coming out. All right. AT&T, y'all go head up to the main stage.
Oh yeah, I got a mouthpiece. You heard me, so we good. Yeah.
I'm Lex.
There's Selman.
All right, Lex.
And of course, and we got Lex right here. Hey, we from AT&T over in Virginia Beach Boulevard.
Yes.
We talk a lot, we sell stuff, so we're not really worried about this. But love the event that you got going on.
Yes.
Hey, happy to see it grow. Glad we could be a part. Just so y'all know, is this a camera right here? Yeah. We sell stuff, okay?
Yes.
We sell phones, TV, anything that you might need.
4725 Virginia Beach Boulevard.
And that's a fact. Come see Lex. Come see me. I live there. I got a cot in the back.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all for having us.
Yes.
Definitely.
Like I said. Y'all go.
Of course. I get 2 mics? 2 mics? So, folks, what y'all gotta understand is that we care about the communities, okay? So we came out to be a part of Plaza Azteca Express's first. What would you call this? What's the title of this? Happy Hour. This is dope. And we brought a couple gifts so we can give away to the patrons. Hey, couple of wireless Bluetooth speakers, and of course a grand prize of that Amazon Echo Show, so you can call your grandmama. Okay, so y'all be on the lookout for that. You're gonna have to answer a couple questions, so just make sure you on your job and know Google.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much for showing up. And so we got a little game that we're gonna play with y'all, and I got my man Avery in the back, and we're gonna have him come up to the front and take my place and kind of explain what's going on with that. So y'all give it up for Avery one more time.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing? Okay, my name is Avery. You haven't heard before. Sitting next to me is my beautiful, wonderful, and my one and only Jessica Davis. The name of the game, we're gonna play a little game right here, right now. It's called Guess the Liquid. What we're gonna do is our DJ is gonna play a song, and we got a person got to guess the song, what song it is.
All right. Did everybody get that?
Guess the liquid. Lick Rick.
So like lyric, but because of happy hour, it's like the play on words, lick right. It's his idea. If you guess the song right, you get a free taco.
The name of the song and the name of the artist.
Gotta be the name of the song and the name of the artist.
All right, y'all ready for the first one? All right, let's get it. Turn it up, DJ. Just play. All the girls see them. Look at this kid. Look at this guy. All I say is, little mommy, I'm no good. I'm so good. Clap with your soul. Your soul. I'm not your
Next one. Next song.
Who's saying next?
She got another taco.
Woo! We got another winner. Next song.
Oh, that's my time right there. That's Mario. I want to know.
No, it's not. I want to know. It's not. I want to know.
That's not the name of the song. That's not the name of the song.
No. There it is. You said it right the first time. Two more. Make sure y'all keep track of how much y'all done won so I know who we know.
Oh, no, this is right here. But see, they done remixed it, the beginning of this song. The whole Jill Scott did that, but somebody else did it before then. Yeah.
You said Jill Scott?
She remade this song, but it's a song. Oh, but this is her song, okay? All right, but she sampled this. Yeah. What's the name of that song?
Sushi, quiet, man. What's up? What's the name?
I'm trying to get him to help me with the thing. I know the name of the song. Oh, what is it? I don't know the name. It's there too. Don't nobody know the song?
Y'all got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hold on, watch this. She gonna say it. That's the name of the song.
It's Love. Show love.
Let her say it again. Let her say it again.
Yeah, this song is so dope too. I don't even know why I ain't know the words. So
y'all done heard this and every cookout with the baked beans ready to go. So thank y'all for that. Thank y'all. Alright, so we're ready to get started with the interview. Tanisha, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's go set this Evo back up.
DJ GT Kid, burying the competition with hard tunes. Fire Vibes Radio. Fire Vibes Radio.
One more time, shout out to GT Kid in the back. Drop that bomb, DJ.
Not without the foreplay.
Okay, cool.
Not without the first day.
Okay, cool.
Not before I have to wonder if you let me in. If I walk into your doorway, let's have sex. Not without the sprees, babe. Okay, cool. Not without the vacays, no.
It's the way it goes. Don't this feel right? Don't this feel right? Tryna put you in a light. Tryna put you in a light.
Even if you ain't got no rush, you still gotta be able to like this right here. You can't go wrong, bro. You can't go wrong, cause some of this music out here right now, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm with it, but you know what I'm saying, it ain't my time. But I still want to get out and dance. So I need somebody to make something that's gonna make me feel good, cause I want to understand what you're saying. And that's a part of the message when you become an artist. Is it's not so much all the time like all the music, but you still want to be able to get your point across. You get what I'm saying? Like you want to be able to spread positivity. Like this song right here, this beat right here. You can't do nothing but be positive on this beat. You know what I mean? And it ain't all about being in the trap, and because we overcome those situations, and we need to know that it's evident because it's in this room right now. We can overcome anything that we want to, but we got to put Christ in front of everything. We got to believe in something, whatever it is, whatever it is that you believe in, as long as it's a positive force that's gonna move you forward. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out my people right here: Neil, young man; Jessica, young lady. Give me your name one more time. Alvin. Avery. I'm back. I've only seen you one time. This is my second time, but I met them a couple more times. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But I got you. It's there. You know what I mean? But I just like these young people right here. This put feeling in my heart for real, because they was like, this is something I want to do. We getting it together, and I just watched them manifest it. Watched them come in here, put their heads together, make a plan, write it down. This is what happened when you write it down. Okay? This is what happened when you write it down. You can make it happen. Anything you want to happen, it can happen if you believe. And that's real. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming.
Before we conduct this interview, I just want to let the audience know that y'all's tacos are coming right up. All right.
We the best music. DJ Cap.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
We the best music. DJ Khaled.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spitting in as much as I can came from Maytag. Rock a never sit on the ground like when I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch, cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Let's go.
I hope you know I'm for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bag. Kitty, kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rocking with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around, time to hit with ya. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
All right. Happy Hour Live. Woo! Oh, there we go. Thank y'all, my beautiful cohorts right here.
Alrighty, thank you everyone for attending. Right now we're about to start an interview for Tanisha Moore here. Thank you. First and foremost, like seriously, we truly appreciate you lending this space out to us. Truly.
I mean, it was nothing. I mean, you guys came and y'all had an idea, and I didn't want to limit you. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a part of all that positivity, all that energy y'all had, and if this is what y'all needed from me, I had to make it available. I had to do that. You know what I mean?
We truly appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I know that this is your establishment.
Yes, ma'am.
You own your own business.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what's up, you know?
Thank you.
But I know coming to like this end goal right here, you had some trials and tribulations.
Of course.
Explain more about that.
I'm gonna say really the biggest obstacle I had was just me getting out of my own way. That was the biggest hurdle really for me throughout my journey, because I just kept finding ways to get in my own way. Like most of y'all probably don't know, but I was incarcerated. I did 10 years and 6 months in prison for armed robbery. And I can't even say that was my lowest point, but it was just a point in my life where I had to come to some realizations of who I was and what I was gonna stand for and what kind of purpose I was gonna have. You all right? So we can talk about like how, well, I guess some of the ways I can explain it to you guys is like, I came from a pretty decent upbringing. I can't say it was bad, it wasn't good. You know, my mom was a single mom, just like mostly everybody in here grew up with. But I could tell you one thing about her, that she always worked, and she always showed me that work ethic. She always showed me that even though we might not have it, we gonna get it. It's gonna be okay. And because of that, you know, that's what got me motivated. That's where part of my work ethic and determination came from, was just watching my mom growing up. But then it came to a point to where I had to start making decisions on my own. And when you got to start making decisions on your own, and it's like sometimes you remember the things that you were taught,
And sometimes you just choose to forget some of the things that you were taught because you're trying to find your way. But at the end of the day, ultimately, long as you get back to finding that purpose, finding your purpose in life, and I think that's the part. You have to identify who I am, what am I going to contribute to this earth. Now, you know what I mean? And once you identify that, everything else is going to come into play. You're going to have struggles, bro. That's every day. It don't matter. People who are rich right now, I know multi-millionaires right now, got more money than David Crockett, but can't even sleep at night. Okay? So that don't evade you. Money, that right there don't evade you. You got to find your purpose, because your purpose might not even be money. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like you just have to sit down with yourself, take time, some time, and reflect and find and say, who am I? Who am I? And what am I supposed to do? And then once you do that, then you're gonna seek knowledge. You go seek people who doing the things that you're doing. Then once you start surrounding yourself with people like that, then things are gonna start opening up for you. You're gonna see other doors. But at first you gotta identify before you do anything.
Wow, that's really amazing though. Seriously, that's amazing. The fact that you use your struggle to motivate you in a positive light instead of letting it tear you down or keep you down.
All right, so let's kind of get a basis of like what brought you to this point, because obviously right now you've self-reflected a lot. You've done a lot of like thinking as far as who you are and what you want to do with your life and how you want to approach that. So let's start like with how like your upgrowing. You said you grew up in like a kind of stable home.
Correct.
You played sports, correct?
Correct. I was out here. I balled. Everybody who probably remember me from Tanner's Creek, Tarleton Park, you know what I'm saying? I was out here hooping. I hooped with all of them. Yeah. I used to dust off Dexter Reed, and his daddy and them could tell you, because we used to practice on Saturdays at Tarleton at the rec center. So it's facts. I'm documented out here. I played football for Azalea Packers with Dexter Reed, and he the reason why I played football. Okay, because we was playing outside, and he said, "You couldn't play on my team."
And what you went and did?
I went to my mama and told her I need $35 because I wanted to sign up and play football. That's just straight like that.
And I believe you probably was hitting some of the boys.
Hey, listen, I was out there. You know what I'm saying? I played wide receiver, cornerback. I got one heroic moment. I did run back a kick. Joey Boone gave me the block, and I took it on up. Baby. You know what I'm saying? So I got a memory. I got one. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So you played sports. That was one of your big things. We've all talked before, and your story is, like I said, one of the most amazing stories I done heard. And the fact that you still growing and you still got somewhere to go, you're not a finished product yet. That's like I said, that it's just a blessing to be able to meet somebody like you and be around and get some of your knowledge. As far as that, so you were young and you played a lot of sports, right? Let's get to about your teenage years. What was life like in your teenage years?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. It was different for me because I knew I was gay. I knew I was gay when I was probably 10, but I didn't know what gay was. But I knew I was different. I felt different. I felt like I felt inside different. And it wasn't something that at that time you really like. Now the generation now, it's kind of like almost like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then it was just like, it was a totally different time. So, you know, I struggled with a lot of things. That's when I think I really started going through my process, because I couldn't identify with who I was or what I was trying to become. And I think that was really the beginning of my problems.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And you said 10 years old?
Yeah.
That was, I think you told me the year was 1999?
1990. 1990. Yeah.
1990, excuse me. All right. So when was the time that you built up the strength, you built up the courage to kind of let everybody know, like, hey, this is me and this is how I feel?
April 1st, 1999 was the day that I told my family, I told my mother, I'm a dyke, I'm a lesbian, I like girls. This hickey was from a girl. I like girls. And I mean, from that, you know, I grew up in the church, so we was there. You know what I'm saying? You know how that is. And they want to pray it out you. They gonna pray it out you because that's what our culture tell us, that's a demon. That's something that's on you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pray it on up out of you or whatever, this and the third. But at the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't matter. I gotta atone for whatever I gotta atone for, just like you do. And I can't go to somebody and be like, look, sir, I want to be with you. I'm going to be with you because they tell me it's right, but not because I love you. So you will never, ever get all of me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So how can I offer that to you? I can't say that's how everybody feels that's in my situation, but I'm just saying that's how I felt.
And if while we going, if any of y'all, like, if she says something that kind of triggers you and you feel like you got a question or you have a rebuttal for what she says, please just put your hand up. I'm going to bring the mic to you. And because we want you to, like, you all are involved in this, so just let it, you know, you just put your hand up. I'll bring the mic straight to you, and you can ask your question or, you know, put your remark to whatever she got to say. So you came out, and what was the, I guess, they tried to wash the sin up off you.
Yeah, we was gonna get on that. We was gonna get that on up off of you, and I bucked the system, and then I just wound up going. And I want to say this to make it clear, like, I don't look at my mom or my family indifferent because of it. We all have our own stick. I can't judge them like they can't judge me. You get what I'm saying? They made a decision based off of something that they read. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they feel like is word. So I can't look at them and be like, you're wrong for going to get something you believe in. That's just another time, another destiny. Somebody's gonna prevail. I don't know who's gonna be right. I don't know, because I ain't been there and came back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's where I stand. And I just want to, like, I know I'm talking about it, but I don't want people to look at my family and be like, oh, they didn't care about you or this and the third. They did, but they felt it was tough love. You feel what I'm saying? And I respect that too. Because it's a lot of different pendulums when you dealing with stuff like that, and within the family, you know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest part, but that's something that we have to have real conversations about in order for healing, in order for us to really be able to bond together. You know what I'm saying? And see past our indifferences and see past our things so we can move forward as a family. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, I also know that you have or been in the military.
Correct.
Tell us more about that.
The military, I'm going to be honest with you. At the time I went in the military, it was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me because I was homeless. Once my mom found out that I was gay, I left home. And I survived by, like, I used to sleep in my school. I used to sleep behind my job at McDonald's. It wasn't until my girlfriend at the time, her family, was just like, she was so hell-bent that she was gonna be with me, and they couldn't take her being away from them, so they was like, look, you could just come live with us. And so I went and stayed with them, and I graduated high school. I went all the way from Salem High School to Lakeland High School the last month and a half, so I wound up graduating with Lakeland High School. And I seen the commercial one night, you want to be all you can be? I was like, you ain't got no direction? That's me. So I called the number. You know what I'm saying? Really, this is true stuff. This was like 2:00 in the morning. I called the number and they was like, somebody's gonna contact you tomorrow. The guy contacted me, and then the rest was like, I went into basic training. I feel like it was the best time of my life because there I learned leadership abilities. I learned how to coexist with other people. I learned how to see things through and complete tasks, like get a mission and see it all the way through. And that's a skill that's very important in this life. A lot of people can talk. A lot of people can start things, but can you execute A, B, C, and D? You get what I'm saying? Can you finish the product? You know what I mean? And that's what the military taught me. While I was there, I was part of the first female all-Army boxing team. I won the Armed Forces Championship in 2002. That was that was one of the highlights of my life, you know what I'm saying? Because physically, mentally, I was probably in the best space, but I still wasn't where I needed to be. You get what I'm saying? But physically and mentally, like, I felt like I was good, but I was still hiding things, and because I couldn't really be who I was. And then ultimately, that's what the demise was. I was seeing someone, and she decided that she wanted to be with me. And I couldn't be with her because I was in the military and she was a civilian. And at that time it was don't ask, don't tell. So we couldn't even really have this relationship. I'm getting ready to box. They're sending me overseas to go box. I can't be here. I love you. And she decided to take it another way, and I wound up getting court-martialed for being gay. So my actual separation from the military is because of homosexual conduct. So, and then at that point, that's when things kind of just went out of control for my life, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Like, all of a sudden, I went from being a great soldier, having an excellent job, I'm traveling, I'm boxing, this is what I'm supposed to do, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. What am I supposed to do? And it ain't even because of my work ethic, it was because of who I decided I wanted to have sex with. And I mean, if everybody looked at each other and said, what do you really need to get to be able to get to that space when you having sex? And I judge you off of that space that you get into for you to enjoy sex. How would I look at you? Exactly. And that's how we look at each other. You know what I mean? And because of that, not because of my work, but because of that moment, y'all judged me and took everything from me. Now, after that, I just kind of got lost. I put my morals to the side. I just, everything that I thought I knew, I just didn't know anymore. And then I tried to reinvent myself with some people that I was never supposed to know. You get what I'm saying? And because of that, I wound up going to prison. And that's how I got there.
All right, we got Dev in the audience. Excuse me, Dez in the audience.
Yeah, so I got 2 questions for you.
All right.
All right. So first one, I mean, you got like a story for real.
Yeah.
All right. So the first question is when the book come out. Second question. You also have like, you got the story, right? But despite all of that, you got kind of this infectious like energy. You know what I'm saying? People want to be around you. I can just kind of peep how people move when they come into the spot and everything. So where you pull your joy from?
I mean, I just realized that I'm blessed. I'm blessed beyond measure because I woke up. I'm blessed beyond measure because I got a chance, bro. And it brings tears. It's like, whoo, it just make me feel, because I was laying on my back, bro. I was laying on my back in that cell, and I'm just thinking, like, what? I can be so much better than this. How did I end up in this place? How did I end up here? What did I do? You get what I'm saying? And it was there that I just had, I found God again. I was able to love God again. Even though he never stopped loving me, I felt like the people that he put around me was foul. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna tell me I'm not doing bad by people? And you got all these, I'm going through all these situations with my family, with this, and it's supposed to be different, and it's not. And I just went away. But then I remembered. And the day that I remembered, they had a Kairos retreat in prison. And it's these group of ladies that come for the weekend. It's like a retreat inside the prison. We go to the gym. You're there all day long. They feed you and everything, and you go through some classes and just some things spiritually with each other. And it was through that class, through that time, through that weekend that I really remembered that I am somebody. I do have a purpose. I am smart. I can do this. I can do that. All right, so next step, let's get through this. But what am I going to do when I get out of here? So everything about me being there was my prime and preparation, getting myself to walk out these doors. I already visually seen myself outside the gates. You get what I'm saying? And I was just waiting on the time for me to execute. The day that I got out, I went to the studio.
When 50 Cent on them.
Like, it was like, because I did music. That was another thing. Like, you know, I got a label, Maverick Entertainment. I'm the first artist on my label. I got a single out right now, Strong For Me.
Repeat that again. Let them know again.
I got a single out right now, Strong For Me. It's on YouTube. You can check it out. I really want to do a lot of music. I got a lot of music I want to put out, but I know it's a way you got to do it. So I'm not going to do it until I'm really ready to do it. but just know that that's my purpose. This is something that came along. This was an opportunity, but I was ready for it, so I hopped on it. But my whole purpose, I believe, is really just bringing people together and having this message and being able to talk and people receive me. Then that's real.
That's real. All right, so let's see. Oh, we got another audience member that has a question. Thank you guys for y'all's participation, by the way. It's much appreciated.
This is such a great experience.
With when you were talking about, you know, religion and your family coming at you because of, you know, what you do in your personal time.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about, I guess, religion and being gay? Like, does that contradict? Do you feel like since some of the Bible says it's against it, or you just kind of do what you feel and just do what you're vibing?
It's like, for me, I can't say for everybody else. I know that there's something that I'm gonna have to account for, and I don't know what it is. But only thing I can do is live my life the best way and try to love you for where you at, try to love him for where he at, try to love him for where he at, try to understand these people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And hope that what I'm feeling is right.
Right.
And if it ain't, I got to deal with that. That's my mama told me when I was younger, you can do anything in this world as long as you're ready to deal with the consequences. It don't matter if you want to steal everything. Be a professional booster, steal goods, have everything. But when you get caught, just be ready to lay it down, because that's the consequences of it. And that's just, I feel like that's it. We try to make everything more complicated than what it is. If we could just simplify stuff and just get to the root, bam. You get what I'm saying? Now we can actually have a real conversation, you know, instead of talking about other stuff. Yeah.
So I know, going back to the military, I know while you was in the military, you won some awards.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I was at 88 Hotel, which is a cargo specialist. So I have 2 certificates of achievement, one for valor and one for actual heroism out in the streets. I participated in the MOS rodeo. I won my MOS rodeo. I did a lot of things while I was in the military. The military was, I told you, that was like a great moment. Like I learned a lot of good skills. Like I can operate any crane right now. I could get in a crane, any gantry crane, 120-ton crane, haggling crane, Atlas, whatever you want to call it. I can drive any truck right now because of that. Because of being there. And it wasn't just being there. See, that's the thing too. You got to understand, when you're in the room, it's not just about being there. It's about seeing the other things and seeing how you can incorporate those things into your life. Because yeah, my job was at 88 Hotel, but I still was around trucks. So I went and I seen how to drive the truck. I learned how to drive the truck. Then they gave me my license because I saw it there and I saw the opportunity and I took it. Just don't be complacent in the room with this one thing. You know what I'm saying? Be able to see other things where you can move yourself in a positive direction. It's always good to have other skills. You get what I'm saying? If you can pick it up, just like that.
So now the young people out here right now that's going through what you've been through, what advice would you tell them, or to prevent them from, you know, like you say you ended up in prison because of your actions?
This generation, like, y'all kind of tricky. Like, cause I've been away, and then when I came back, the whole vibe in the world was different. People was bopping. I'm telling you, you go away for 10 years, the whole bop is just different out here, and I understand because you going through things, and it's like everybody frustrated, and it's just a lot of things, but we have to find some commonality. It has to be a point where we like, all right, cool. They tearing down the projects. So all these people that's been out here repping these projects, you about to die for Tidewater Park, you dying for Curb Park. But they showing you that wasn't your hood. You never owned that anyway. You got to get out. Get out right now. I don't care where you go. So, and some of these people have only lived within a mile or less than. And some of these people don't even travel more than 5 miles out of that radius daily. And now they have to move somewhere else, to a whole nother location. So they taking that and them problems all the way over here. You know what I mean? And nobody has answers for that. They're just taking them there. So what are we gonna do? We just moving the problem? We got to sit down and get righteous. And like I was telling them the other day, I really believe that the root to us figuring this stuff out is curing the black woman. Okay? because everything that's great in this world is the black man, okay? But where does the black man come from? The black woman, okay? And when she is wounded, when she is hurt, she has hurt no purpose. Because even in the African days, like even when we lived tribal days, when we was living in our tribal days, the men would be gone for months at a time gathering. It was the women that was in the village keeping everything straight. You get what I'm saying? And it's like when you take that away from the woman, it's not that the man can't help the woman, because he does cover the woman, but he can't be that facilitator. That's not his strength. That's not where he come in. That's not his role. And if you ask him to do something, you ask him to do something for him. You get what I'm saying? And then you expecting something. It's the woman. We are the heartbeat. And when she's broken, she's raising broken black men. Because you don't talk about the woman that's not a good mother. So she's raising a broken black man. So now it's another black man out in society that's hurt and lost. He can't go gather anything. He can't go bring anything back because he doesn't even know who he is. And that's the facts. And if we don't figure out how to fix that problem, we're going to keep going. They try to take the black woman and try to bind us down and make us look like something that we're not. The portrayals that we have on TV, how they show the black woman, bonnets, you walking around with bonnets and flip-flops outside. I don't know, like my mom is probably the classiest woman, and we ain't even never had much. But she would never leave our house looking like you ain't got no business. You get what I'm saying? And we made it okay for us black women to be out here looking like that. And we don't say anything. And if you say something, you a hater. No, we are the essence of everything. They could try to keep bringing us down, but we have to come together and stand each other up. You get what I'm saying? Because this black is beautiful. This is everything that everything in this world want to be. They want our style. They want our grace. They want our beauty. They want your hair. But hey, listen, but we don't have to sit around and wait for their credit. We get credit amongst ourselves. We build each other up. Okay? And then it don't matter what the outside world do or who want to be a part or who care. It's going to be us that's going to uplift us. It's like this. All these people that's getting educated and we're not going back giving the information. It's like somebody told you a lie. They say that the game is sold, not told. That's a lie. How am I going to sell you knowledge, bro? That's what the white man do. They give you these books. He take you to this institution, okay? You got to pay for these books so you can read this knowledge, okay? They telling you that knowledge costs, but knowledge don't cost. It's free. If I know I'm supposed to tell you, now what you do with it, on the other hand, that's up to you. I can't force feed you, but if I know how to fix this car, I better be able to tell you how to fix this car. So next time your car ain't working, you know how to fix it. But we don't do that. If I do that, if I got to come show you something or do something, bro, you got to give me $20. I need $50 for me to come over here and do that. And I'm not saying that people's time isn't free, so don't get that twisted. But you got to respect for each other. I'm going to have you because I might not have the money that day, but the next day when you ain't got the money, I got it. You get what I'm saying? But if we learn to operate off that code and we take the knowledge back to each other and we really start giving it back to each other, like doing this platform like you doing right now. This is giving knowledge away. You got people in here that's doing everything. And she's like, I'm pretty sure she'd be like, sister, yeah, come over here. I could use some help. I could use some help. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, let's put this together. We can, but don't be wasting my time either. Telling me you want to do this and say you want to do it. Show up. Put the work in. You get what I'm saying? Put the work in so I can know, I can feel like my time is validated because you came and you were doing the things that need to happen in order for you to get it. And if we start changing our principles, I'm telling you, like, we ain't got no choice because right now, if y'all don't recognize what they're doing in this world with technology and how things is going and how jobs is really going to be out of here in the next year or two, we are behind already. So we really going to be behind. Do you understand? And it's going to be bad. But we got to rely on each other. We got to use our trade. We got to use our mind. We got to use the ideas that we have. And we got to grow it and manifest it within ourselves. That's how we going to survive. If not, we going to perish. And that's how I feel.
All right. So I think this is a good stopping point.
Yes.
Thank you so. Well, I'm not. We still going. So, but for everything, like I said, that's very for me personally. That's very enlightening. Everything that you just said. So
Thank you.
I'm sure it touched a couple people out here too. We're gonna take a little 5-minute break. In the meantime, if y'all need anything from us, just come talk to us. And we'll be back up here in 5 minutes, and we're gonna have AT&T come up here, and they got some giveaways for y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy. So y'all just
way to go, Legs. Way to go, dog.
If you haven't put your name in the thing in the jar, thank you. Go ahead and give me your name so I can put your name in the jar so you can win a speaker.
All right, there we go. There we go. There we go.
That's what it is. All right.
So we got 3 questions. Whoever answers at least one of the questions, you in the running to win my Amazon Echo show. Yeah, that's like a $200 prize. We're just giving it away for free today. So yeah.
AT&T. Did y'all get y'all tacos yet? Huh? Okay. You didn't get it yet? All right.
versatile DJ, DJ GT Kid.
See you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause I'm status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking them fabrics. Girl, I wanna give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit. Anything in your path, want you can have. Walk through the mall, if you like it, you can grab it. Roll it all up, put it on my tab, and then take it.
Want me, and I'ma give you some attention tonight. Now follow my intuitions, what you wishing. See, I'ma keep you up all night for a long time. So start counting away. Wake me up, show me what you got, cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Wake me up, show me what you got, cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Wake me up, show me what you got, cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Wake me up, show me what you got, cause I don't want no. Tonight I'ma give it to you, throw it to you. I want you to come prepared. Oh yeah. Boy, it's been a long time, a crazy long time, and I don't.
I've got this feeling I can't turn it loose. That somebody else getting next to you. Can't walk around like I was your fool. Cause being who I am, I can't lose my cool. My friends keep telling me about things going on, but deep in my heart, baby, I hope that I'm wrong. Yeah, in my oh yeah. Somebody sleeping in my place. Oh, I come home early, expecting you want me raised. But something wrong, I need the low room for the hood.
It's all good. Spielberg when I spill words to track. I'm a sick dude, you can't feel worse than that. For you slow-minded dudes, I reverse it back. I got a sick flow, see? Ain't no nurse in that. But mommy, if you rock my world, I get you the baby bucket. You can be my baby rock girl. The white Nike Airs, we call them wifey ears. Size 4 or 5, how cute is your size? That new cute bubble, give you horses to drive. I paint that picture, cause ain't no like the one you get from Mike Holler. I don't think they're ready for this one.
My life will never be the same. Cause girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain the things I feel for you. But girl, you know it's true. Stay with me, fulfill my dreams, and I'll be all you need. Feels so right, girl. You're the perfect love of my life. Of my life. Ooh, feels like I found this, and I finally found. Come on, girl. My world, you know you did everything I wanna give. Every step we make, I find someone like you. My world, you know you did everything I wanna give. Every step we make, I find someone like you.
H to the Izzo, make you leave your jerky boy like Frank Rizzo. My neck and back, jigger voices music, forget the track. Clap, 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 clap. Before we lose it, track masters, bring it back. Let's go.
I knew the love would bring this happiness I'm in. I tried to keep my sanity away patiently. Girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. I love you because of you. You're doing what you do. Oh, the perfect love I search for all my life. Oh, girl, my world, you're right, my world. Look what you did to me, baby.
Jesus, the notorious just. Please us with your lyrical thesis. We just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, me and little C, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo and milked out Diablo. The williest, bitches be the silliest. The more I smoke, the smaller the Philly gets. Room 112, where the players dwell, and stash more cash than Bert Fidel. Inhale, make you feel good like Tony. Kick up in your middle like Moni. Yeah. She don't know me, but she's setting up to blow me. Yeah. Try to style sliding off with a homie. Yeah. Escada Dangada, player, stay splurging. Game so tight, they call it version.
Oh, I need to know where we stand. Do we share the special thing called love? I know I do. What about you? I just can't get enough of this time. Where you go? What do I do?
Hey, okay. So while we doing our intermission, it's going a little bit longer, but I don't think anybody minds. I want you guys to know, like, this is gonna become a community, and I want everybody to know that. So right now, if y'all can, just go on Facebook, Happy Hour Live 757, and just go ahead and like that. And if you ever feel like something you're trying to do something positive, or if you're going through a negative time, I want that to be a place that you guys can just post out there, and then somebody else in the community can reach out and try to help you with whatever you're going through, or help promote whatever you got going on. So that's what one thing I want that to be used for. So Happy Hour Live 757 on Facebook, and if you want our Instagram, it's _ Happy Hour Live. And I'll shout that out one more time before we get out of here.
Come all you want to. Money, I'ma front you. Girl, I wanna flaunt you. I'ma always want you when nobody wants you. If I die now, my love will still want you. With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G. But I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the door. But what? We don't love them hoes. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this.
Rolling down the street, smoking in love, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking in love, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my
back. I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this types of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get to mackin' to this bitch named Shady. She used to be the homeboy's lady.
Oh, that bitch?
80 degrees when I tell that bitch, please raise up off these NUTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze. Biatch, I'm just
rolling down the street, smoking in love, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Eastside Story, Red Cafe. What else? Yeah. Strapped with my black folk fever, yanked to the back. You don't know Jeter? Homie back down, got me smoking cohibas. Told me keep it player, so I got the 4-seater. See, I ball hard like it's playoff season. Doing my scams, made off season. Shake down, street fitted damn. I cut it like I got Edward Scissorhands. Got a couple more M's, I blame it on Puff. The bar sold out, y'all can blame it on us. I wanna rock right now. I finish my flip, I wanna cop right now. I come through your hood, set up shop right now. Put the D on the block, I got it locked right now. Reporting to you live, I'm in the Phantom right now. Tell Puff we in the club, I got him dancing right now. Right now. Yeah. Still on top. In the hood.
It's your east side partner, Big Snoopy Dio. Turned like D-Lo, catch me on your TiVo. Long Beach with me, the city in the turf chump. Get turf stumped with the turf pump. I'm geeked up, I'm on my tip. Turn it up, what you here for? I'm going all in, that's what I do. My little jerky, what's up with you? Little rapping, tapping out. I'm almost 20 in, the you rapping about? My built up, the homies going big. I'm all in the club, 20 crib. You see a G, you better know the deal. You see the colors, fool? I'm in the streets for real. I'm kicking on these, do them like dominoes. I slam them on their back and tell them bomb it up.
Darling, if I alarmed you, I don't mean to bother you. I just wanna get you to pause and slow your walk, so maybe we can talk and I can try to charm you. Just trying to find out who you are. I don't mean to come off like a telemarketer. I ain't no hood, no crook, no robber. I just want a part of your heart I can borrow sometimes. And maybe I can call you up sometimes. And maybe I can take you out sometimes. So let's exchange digits and later arrange visits, either your place or mine. Yeah, this a different type of commitment. Yeah, I'm talking about a true friendship. Yeah, someone I can depend on and be down no matter what. Let me know if you're with it, cause girl, it'll be fly if you were my B-U-E-D-Y. Don't be shy, give it a try. I could be yours and you can be mine, girl. I can't lie, it'll be fly if you were my B-U-E-D-Y. Don't be shy, give it a try. I could be yours and you can be mine. Sorry if I'm.
You know you need me. Say what? You know you need me. Say what? You know you need me. Yes, it's Coca from the crew TS. And low baby, so the ink's on deck. And little mama, baby, you ain't got to stress. Ooh wee, yes. I know you love LOKI and CLCABABY. Do new SL55s a bow tie. Surprise, wow. Ooh wee, Coca, the game is over. Get your swag up. Remember who told ya? It ain't changed. With the face in the poster. Then I swim in cola. Give him a cold shoulder, yes.
Another big shout out. Gotta keep shouting out my DJ GT Kid. Alright. So now we got a giveaway we're going. It might work.
Alright, so you about to get the giveaway going? Oh, I'm Lex from AT&T. Free speakers and stuff go this way. Everybody tonight. First name.
Anila. Woo! AJ. Woo! Shout out to AT&T, y'all. Shout out to Lex.
All right, and speaker number 2 goes to.
Drum roll, please. Oh, we good. Keep that bumping. Keep that riding. Avery Vaughn. Woo! Come on up. Y'all don't woo. I thought the women's supposed to. No, not. I'm just saying in general. If y'all don't do it, I'm gonna do it. Goddamn it! So I'm just letting y'all know, and it's gonna be on the mic.
Woo! We can do the question.
So this is how this gonna work. Why don't you tell them about this? What you giving away right now?
All right. So the moment everyone has been waiting for, we got our. Oh, excuse me. It's $230 grand prize. Our Amazon Echo show. You can like say, hey, Alexa, boom, ask her anything you want. Pull up, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of stuff on this thing. So it's really, really cool, fun prize. There's a trick though. So if you want to win my prize, you got to answer a question. You answer at least one of my questions right, you in the running to put your name, and then we'll basically draw your name or whatever Tanisha feels as though the winner should have to do. Okay? All right, we're going to get started. First question.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some of these, like honestly, some of these you might get, but a lot of these I don't think most of y'all know.
Nah,
but
these are very hard.
Right.
Hey, look, and we're going to ask the question, and since we're asking the question out loud, I need the first person, if you know the answer, to answer the question. I'm not going to wait around for a hand to go up. If you know it, answer it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go.
Put a hand and answer it at the same time.
Yeah,
you ain't
so
gotta
we
wait.
know who said it.
Yeah, so we know where you coming from. All right.
Right.
All right. So first question. So Huey Newton. You got me on that one. So the Black Panther was founded by Huey Newton, right? But he had somebody that founded it with him. There it is.
All right, now look. Now look.
There we go.
Now look, just so y'all know, if the same person answers all three questions right, it's automatic a win.
Look, how about this? If she answered the second one right, she got it.
She already,
That's what it is.
So she already win.
Yeah.
So she. All right, we already got one in the running to win. Y'all ready?
All right.
Question number 2.
So there's a Louis Armstrong, right? Y'all know him. He's a famous musician. I ain't even got to put the black in front of it. He's a famous musician.
Let's put the black in front of it. That matters.
Well, he's black. He just happens to be black too. That's a bad man, right? And there was one instrument in particular that he was real good with. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
We got 2 people in the running.
All right, look.
Question number 3. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you don't know the answer to question number 3, we're going to hold the door open for you.
Yeah.
All right?
No bull.
And then you just going to have to speed on before you get peed on. Okay? All right, question number 3. Let's go.
All right. We're in a very beautiful restaurant, right? It's called Plaza Azteca Express, right? Who's the owner? Tanisha, who? You don't count.
Gang.
You don't count, goddammit. And look, I give it to Whitney. I give it to
All right, so we
Samaya.
got 3 people. We got 3 people in the running.
Right.
So what's your name? Devin,
Hold on.
Samaya, and
So the people.
Maurice.
So the people know out here.
Maurice.
That's 1.
Samaya.
That's 2. We got Loudmouth right here.
Devin.
All right.
All right, so what do we do? Yeah, we ain't talking about this. Or do we just let's get all 3 of the names in a jar? Sudden death. Sudden death.
Sudden death. All right. Shoot.
All right.
I might have to take a good second to think of that.
Dang, yeah, like let's do a little 5-minute.
Not even. It ain't got to
It
be
ain't
5
got
minutes.
5 minutes.
2
Let's
minutes.
do like 2-minute break real quick, and then we're gonna have this sudden death question.
So y'all get up.
Look, so obviously nobody but us 2 is gonna know the answer to this motherfucker.
Yeah, we doing a commercial. All right.
Commercial break.
Let's do a free advertisement while we at it. No, for real.
Come on, for the owner of the Plaza Azteca Express, please come to the stage.
Work on it. Figure it out. Make it a good one. Put it down. Put it down.
Baby,
I'm gonna call you right back.
baby, let me explain to you, baby, let me explain to you, I'm saying, baby, baby,
That's the best part of AT&T.
baby,
Glad you got that service,
baby, baby,
How y'all doing today? Hey, welcome to Plaza Azteca Express.
baby, let me explain, baby, let me explain to you, I'm saying,
What you saying?
it's not even like that, baby, let me explain to you, I'm saying, baby, 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 baby,
We got the question.
baby, 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 baby,
All right, y'all ready?
baby.
We got the question. There is no Google, no Googling. Everybody put your phones up.
Apple Watch is down.
If you know the answer, please shout it out, or you will not get your prize. Oh, let me get this in there.
And if you
All right. What was the first HBCU?
ever. No. Hey, where my ants at?
Come on.
Hold on, let's get the mics to him.
Can I give him a Can I give him a letter? Can I give him a letter?
Yes.
No.
You can give him a letter.
No.
It starts with C.
Hell
No.
Anybody else? Do we need to get a different question? We might need to get a different question.
Chess Pete. It's close.
So we really need to find this answer so everybody be enlightened. So everybody, the whole point of this thing is y'all have to let somebody else know what the first HBCU was. Okay.
Right.
All right. No, it's y'all ready for the answer?
No.
No, it's Cheyenne. I hope I'm saying it right. Cheyenne University.
No. She wasn't ready.
All right.
All right.
Then we should have had a backup question.
Yeah, hold on. We can tweak this though. We can tweak this, y'all. All right, I got a good one. Does anybody? This is just a question for everybody before we answer the real question. Ask the real question. How many HBCUs are in Virginia? No, don't yet. No. All right. Nope, just Virginia. Hey, if y'all got, y'all already talking about the damn thing. I just asked y'all how many of it was. You feel me?
Help
All right,
me.
look. What? So.
All right, so here, I got the question. You got it. All right.
Well, we good then.
You know it.
Are y'all ready?
Okay, so since we on these kind of facts, I feel like I could dig to this one. So, what was Whitley's husband's name? Name. They on. Yeah.
was.
Okay. I'm gonna give you another question because obviously we can't get what y'all couldn't figure out what his name was. Okay. Who lived in the house together? What was the females' names that lived together and living single? What was the 3 females that lived in each other that lived in the house together? That Regine, they did, and Khadijah, they lived together. Maxine didn't live with them. Yeah, she came over. Yeah. Samaya is the winner. Samaya won. She gets to come up here and claim her prize. Yeah.
Hey, quick shout out to Dev and Maurice. But we got our winner here, and it happens to be Samaya.
Yes.
Also,
I'd like to thank everybody in Living Single and everyone for that. And my purse. Actually, you know what my purse? I have a living single purse. That's actually. I have a living melanated purse.
Well, it was meant to be.
Also, if you won a prize, before I leave, can I please get a picture with everyone who won a prize today for my Twitter page?
Don't y'all run away. Y'all go ahead and y'all might as well go ahead and get that right now. Go ahead and get them pictures out the way.
Oh.
I sure can. We can get it with all the beautiful artwork in the back. Excuse me.
My bad.
You gotta, she got.
Let me explain
I
to
can
you.
take
I'm
it off
saying,
your phone.
baby. Let me explain to you. I'm saying, baby. Let me explain to you. I'm saying, baby. Let me explain to you. I'm saying, baby. Let me explain to you. I'm saying.
What you saying?
It's not even like that.
It wasn't like that. What you saying?
It's not even like that.
It wasn't like that. What you saying?
It's not even like that.
It wasn't like that, but I saw you.
Baby, I don't love her.
You don't love me? You know what? I don't even want to talk to you.
She don't mean nothing to
me. I don't want to see your face.
She was just telling me.
I just want to see you walking through that
baby,
door. There ain't nothing else to say.
Why we gotta do it like this? Baby, damn.
Come home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you, it's always something else. Working my nerve, God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through. Cause I've been so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. Baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Oh, Maria, Maria.
AT.
Ladies and gents, turn up the sound system to the sound of Carlos Santana.
Oh, Maria, Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. She living a life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria. She fell in love in East LA. To the sound of the guitar, yeah. Played by Carlos Santana. Stop the looting, stop shooting, pickpocketing on the corner. See, as the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. See me and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. In my mailbox, there's an eviction letter. Somebody just said, see you later. Yeah.
East Coast.
Maria, Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing hard love. She live on the line just like a movie star. Oh, Maria, Maria. She fell in love in Houston. I said the two sounds of the guitar. Yeah. Played by Carlos Santana. The streets are getting hotter. There is no water to put out the fire. Mi contar esperanza. Maria on the corner, making a way
T.
to make it.
Oh, my bad. T getting the money in. Getting that money in. All right. So we got to close it up, y'all. Just wanted to say thank you everybody for coming out. It was a beautiful crowd today. It's beautiful, beautiful crowd. I couldn't have asked for anything better off the first show.
Thank you.
And we'd like to give a special shout out once again to Tanisha Moore. I mean, with her, I can't barely put it into words, but like just to hear what we had to say. She didn't even know me before we even got present the idea. Joe Kelly presented the idea to her. She didn't know anything about any of us, me, Avery, or Jess, and she just welcomed us And we sat down, we interviewed her. She opened right up, and as y'all heard, her story is very dope. So we're gonna have her up here definitely again soon, so she can finish off what she started, and we're gonna have some real good talks. We're doing this again, June 7th. So 2 weeks from now, June 7th. And look, I know we run CPT. Let's try to get here a little bit on time next time so we can have more time to do more things. We got a lot of activities that we want to share with y'all. So just, let's try to get here on time. But I understand people getting off from work too and doing things. I'm just happy that everybody came out. So thank y'all. And we'll see y'all soon.
Another one.